Are you a prepper or homesteader looking to connect with like-minded people in your area? Looking to start your own preparedness group? Already have a group? Well, look no further than PrepperNet. PrepperNet is dedicated to personal responsibility, individual freedoms, and being self-reliant. PrepperNet has monthly meetings in over 100 cities where you can meet and learn with like-minded people in your area. PrepperNet, where preppers unite. Find us online at preppernet.com.
Welcome to Staples.
Staples Guy, my New Year's resolution is to get new customers in the door.
Well, Staples has everything you need to promote your business. Signs, pens, mugs, you name it.
Perfect.
And right now, you can get 15% off custom banners and posters.
15% off? That's one resolution off my list.
Oh, how many were there?
Just the one.
Then, Happy New Year.
This year, resolve to promote your business at Staples. And right now, get 15% off custom banners and posters. Staples. Make more happen.
Offer ends 3/24/17. See a Staples associate for details.
You've just joined the Prepper Broadcasting Network, where we promote self-reliance and independence. The views and opinions expressed are strictly those of the host or their guests. Visit us in the interactive chat room at prepperbroadcasting.com.
Welcome to the Prepping Academy. I am Forrest. We got Kyle across the table from me. It is Friday night, February 24th.
You don't sound very certain
1942.
Oh, yikes.
We want to welcome everyone. Hey, join us at Prepping Academy at preppingacademy.com. Hey, if you're on Blog Talk Radio, remember you can always go over to prepperbroadcasting.com. Join in our chat room, and tonight we're going to be talking about guns. Everyone likes guns.
What are you talking about? I don't own any guns.
Oh my word, that's right. You lost all your guns.
Who would own a gun? You violent Trump supporter, you.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about guns tonight. The best guns to own, why you need them, when you need them, where you need them, all things about guns. So, anyway, how was your week, Kyle?
My week was pretty decent. You know, I got my taxes back.
You already filed and got your taxes back?
Heck yeah. Actually, I had to wait because of one of the new laws or something. Some nonsense. I don't know. I mean, regardless, I got my money back, money I deserved, money paid into over. So, it was a nice little bonus. Got a little bit of prepping done. What did you do to prep this week?
Prep this week. What did I do? I'm looking around. Oh, I got some freeze-dried food.
Oh, that's right. You sent me pictures. You got some peanut butter and stuff like that. That's cool. Okay.
Yep.
So I did a little bit of storage for my truck. I got a little bit more cold weather gear. Some clothes. I feel like I'm missing something. I can't remember. I started looking at AR builds. I'm going to do a new AR build.
Oh, brother. All you need is more guns, which we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah. See, so I do need more guns.
So, but, yeah, as you walked in tonight, you could tell I'm a little stressed. I mean, I got a lot going on right now.
Oh, if you got the medical news, if I got that today, I'd be stressed.
That's not stressful. That's just natural. I just went to the doctor. He wants me to have a procedure. So.
Yeah, it's not. TMI.
I can.
Let's not say that.
Yeah, I can sing a song, Moon River.
Yeah, no, let's not.
Anyway, so, but yeah, I've got, I guess I've just got a lot to do. I've got 6 presentations to do over the next 60 days. So, and I've got to create some of them. So anyway, I've got 5 classes to teach, and I'm speaking at an event in Waynesville. So anyway,
That's pretty cool.
It's just a lot on my plate.
Yeah.
But I love it. So anyway,
So we're just gonna let's just go ahead and jump right in because you didn't even ask me about my conspiracy.
I'm getting
theory.
ready to. So every week, guys, we have this segment where we talk about Kyle's conspiracy theory. He has many, and we haven't even talked about your conspiracy theory tonight. So this is going to hit me blind, which I'm ready for it. But so I ask him every week. He's if y'all know Alex Jones, Kyle's last name is Jones. They're brothers.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're not brothers?
No.
Okay. But they have like chat and stuff together. But they believe in a lot of the same things. But anyway, so here's the question, Kyle. What is Kyle's conspiracy theory of the week?
I'm actually going to be original here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm going to be totally original. And I'm actually going to go ahead and say right now, so you've probably seen on the news, there's what they're saying is a radioactive incident over in Europe.
Yes.
So I think like Finland, Norway, Poland, Czech Republic, Germany, France, Spain have all said that they found traces of iodine-131.
Didn't we send a dog over there?
What?
We sent a dog over there.
Why would we do that? That's horrible.
Because it's a sniffing radio. Yeah.
Well, we have planes that do stuff like that
Yeah,
and everything.
okay.
Too. But the good thing about iodine-131 is it has an extremely short half-life. So it's only like 7 or 8 days, and it's basically no longer effective.
Okay.
But in the meantime, it is extremely dangerous. About 2 years ago, and then earlier in 2016, it was reported that ISIS was specifically trying to find cesium and iodine for nuclear attacks, like basically dirty bombs. And I just find it horribly ironic that a lot of these nations that are now having these problems, and they tested their facilities and there's no leaks, but now you're finding plumes of radioactive material. Well, wouldn't you put 2 and 2 together and say, well, hey, chances are probably pretty likely that they did get their hands on something?
Whoa. So you're making up your own conspiracy theory.
Oh, yeah. See,
this is a first.
This is a first.
Okay, I'm getting this now. Okay, because I haven't heard. I mean, yeah. Kyle's making it up.
I think it's kind of.
Is JFK involved?
No, JFK's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. I mean, whenever I first heard the story, it kind of struck me because I remember hearing previous stories from the intelligence community saying that, and it was relayed to news media. I remember reading something about it in the Daily Mail.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, specifically, they're looking for iodine-131. They'll dissipate quickly. They can...
Iodine, that's when you, like, get a cut, the old-timey stuff, and you put it in there?
There's different... Yeah, it's not like regular iodine. It's not like your iodized salt that you're going to, sprinkle there and you're going to get radioactive poisoning.
Mm-hmm.
No, but, I think that's very plausible. Particularly considering they did all these tests and haven't found anything, and it's in multiple nations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that you're just assuming that it was ISIS that caused it.
Hey, let's take a quick break.
Are you a prepper or homesteader looking to connect with like-minded people in your area? Looking to start your own preparedness group? Already have a group? Well, look no further than PrepperNet. PrepperNet is dedicated to personal responsibility, individual freedoms, and being self-reliant. PrepperNet has monthly meetings in over 100 cities where you can meet and learn with like-minded people in your area. PrepperNet, where preppers unite. Find us online at preppernet.com.
Probably.
Okay.
Either that or it's going to be blamed on them to go over there.
You haven't heard a lot about this in the news, except the dog we sent over.
I mean, if I was over there, I'd be extremely perturbed.
Yeah.
I'd be like, wait, radiation? Really? Why don't we hear about this? And you purposely didn't tell us for a few days?
Right.
You want us to get sick?
Right.
And there was one more thing. You forwarded me this message earlier today. I was really upset about this. Is these trees? Who was it? Who was the company?
Google.
It was Google. It was
Google Fiber.
Google Fiber trees with
Yes.
listening devices in them.
No.
Wait, that's not right.
So in Charlotte, I think it's Charlotte, Google announced they were going to give away 700 trees.
Mm-hmm.
And so Kyle, being such a conspiracy theory, someone in the Carolina Prepper Network posted on Facebook that that Kyle needs to know about this because there's got to be something there. And of course, I posted a comment in your name.
Yeah, with my quotations like I signed it.
You signed it, saying that each tree had a built-in microphone and camera.
Well, not just that. They also store miniature Keebler elves and drones that actually look like insects and fly out and monitor people.
Dude.
No.
Okay, you really, that was even too far for yourself, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't believe in any of that.
You liar. Well, that's Kyle's conspiracy theory. It's his own. It's your own.
Yeah. I'm original.
Oh, well, no, I don't know. I didn't watch Alex Jones today, so I'm not sure if it was original.
Alex Jones copies me. What are you talking about?
Okay. Last week we talked about body armor.
That was a good show.
That was a good show.
I wish we could have live streamed it and I could have worn mine.
Yes, but we had to call in. We got to figure this technology out. When I say we, I do. Because let me ask a question. Do you have a computer? Hang on. That was created or built within the last 10 years?
Yeah, but it was Microsoft, so it's about 20 years behind.
Okay, but how old is it really?
Like that's like 6 months.
Oh,
Dude, it's a piece of crap.
You bought a piece of crap computer 6 months ago?
I mean,
how's that possible?
It was like a nice computer, but it's just junk. Everything I can do faster on this.
Oh gosh.
Everything.
So everyone donate a computer.
A Mac. It'd be two. One for the EMP bag and then one to use every day. Send to our P.O. box.
Yeah. We have a P.O. box?
Sure.
We need one just in case people want to send us some
whenever we
gifts.
get to like 20 listeners and we want to get like a letter.
I would be afraid we would have to pay a service to open them for us.
People would send us weird stuff like dirty socks.
Dude, that is strange. So tonight we're going to talk about
guns.
Preppers, best guns for preppers and survivalists, and people that have a house or live.
Yeah, people that live. I would say if you're breeding.
If you're breeding, we're going to talk about guns.
50 cal.
50 cal is
50
not
cal,
one.
belt fed.
And so I'm actually doing a presentation on this in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Or we're going to have one done.
Yeah.
At the Carolina Preppers Network here in Charlotte, where we're going to talk about this exact question. This has been a big question. We've never covered the topic of guns in 3 years. And we're going to cover it. Because a lot of people
want guns.
They want to know what guns. I used to go, well, do your research. How much silver should I buy? I'm over that now.
I just want.
How much money you got? Go buy this.
Yeah, that's the best thing now. Is just tell people, do this.
That's exactly what I do. Yep.
And
that is the best way. That's what I do now. So my first question to you. This is going to be kind of like a interview, I guess. Do people really need a gun?
Except for liberal progressives, yes.
So everyone in the United States needs a gun except snowflakes?
Yes.
Okay, snowflakes should be not allowed.
No. I'm not going to say, they have a constitutional right, but the loud banging sounds might scare them. So for hearing protection purposes, it could cause some anxiety, and if they're tripping, it might give them a really bad trip.
And they might need more legislation on how to like pick up a gun, hold the gun, who can hold the gun, what hours you can hold the gun.
Yeah.
And there probably needs to be some tax on that too.
Yeah, liberal progressives really should probably just get together and sign a petition to individually own a gun.
Yeah.
Per person.
Okay, so you're saying every living person on Earth needs a gun?
Yeah.
Okay, except the wackos.
Well, here's the thing, and this is what ticks me off.
Okay.
Is that people today will sit here and say, "Oh, who needs a gun? You don't need a gun because the world's nice and safe, and everyone has their medications and yada yada yada." Dude, back in the 70s, do you know what percentage of people were locked up in the loony bin in America?
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's like around 10%. Do you know what those people are doing today? They're taking medication that whenever you watch it on a commercial, may cause suicidal thoughts, may cause you to run off the road, may cause, spontaneous behavior, may cause you to go out and go to Taco Bell and order $100 worth of food and eat that.
Is this a rant?
It's a little bit of a rant.
Okay.
I just don't think people understand that we need guns because you can't sit there. I can't look across the table from you and be like, oh, yeah, he's on 15 different medications and he might go wacko at any minute. So, by all means, yeah, we don't know which among us is crazies. So, for those of us that are legitimately sane, yeah, we should probably have a gun to protect us from the wackos.
Okay, need a gun. Okay, the next question is then, since you say everyone needs a gun, the question is you got to ask people is what do you want a gun for?
Kill people. I mean, wait.
Dude, you say that on the air? The FBI.
Yeah, they're busy trying to internally investigate to figure out who's leaking, anyways.
So okay, so what kind of gun does? If you were gonna, hi, my name is Sally.
Dude, you do that too well. You do that too well. Now I know what you're doing on the weekend.
I need a gun. What gun should I buy? Okay, I need a gun, Kyle. I want it for protection in case someone sticks their head in my window and is getting ready to come through the window. I need it for protection at my house. What gun do I need?
You need to buy a pistol. You need to buy a 9mm.
Okay.
And I know there's probably someone out there saying, "Oh, you need a 45 caliber, you need a 40 caliber, you need
a shotgun." A lot of people say shotgun.
You mean gun shops I've gone to, and I've heard these guys go, "Well, if you just rack the shotgun, it'll scare the burglar off." I want to smack somebody whenever I hear them say that. I usually walk over and say, "Don't shop here. Just leave.
Yeah.
Go shop someplace else. They're actually going to sell you."
Because how many people are going to remember to rack it again if they miss?
Exactly.
I mean, shotguns. There's a few that are semi-automatic.
Yeah.
But every time you got to rack the gun, and if you think you're going to rack it and they're going to run.
Yeah. No. These people.
They may.
Yeah, and that's assuming it's not a crackhead. Wonder if they're doped up, tripping, and they don't even know what the heck they're doing in the house.
Yeah, they think you're going to the medicine cabinet.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, I always recommend a 9mm. I personally prefer my 45. I'm a 1911 guy, but for someone just starting out, a 9mm is probably the best bet. Higher capacity, still does damage pretty close to what a 45 is going to do. It's just a good entry level gun.
I like that too for a couple reasons. Because a lot of people I've asked in the past few days, and I've done some research, people love that Mossberg shotgun. They love it, and they think it's a great home defense gun. I don't like it as home defense. One is something you brought up earlier this week we talked about. If a guy's coming through the door, and you shoot while he's coming through the door, that depending on what you have in the shotgun, it might not hit him.
It might stop in the door.
And so that's ammo question. We'll get to the ammo, what they need later, but it might get stuck in the door. It might not make it through the door.
Yep.
It can't go through floors very well. Why do you want it to go through a floor? We'll talk about that in a minute. But also, if you're in your door jam and you're trying to look down the hallway and you've got the shotgun out there, that's a 2-inch piece of pipe that if someone gets their hand on it, that gun's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, it is I took my Krav Maga instructor would show us how easy it is to be within 3 feet from someone with a rifle and actually take the rifle away from them. And if you don't get shot in the first 100th of a second, every time you can take that gun away from the person because he has no leverage on the way he's holding it. And every time. And we would do that with, blue guns and airsoft guns as well. So I like the pistol because you can shield someone off with your left hand as you've got the gun in your right hand. So I do like a handgun. Yep. And I do like the 9mm as well. Go with something that's common, cheap ammo. It's one of the cheapest for handguns. And also that handgun can convert and you can put it on the front seat of your car.
Yeah.
And it's hard to take a shotgun and
I typically recommend, just for people that are actually considering it, I typically recommend in this order, according to what people want to spend, and I only recommend these brands: Ruger, Smith, and Walther. And Walther being the highest price point, but the guns that they have, the Walther PPQ, that's one of my own personal ones.
Right.
Love that gun. And a lot of guys are using that now in 3-gun competitions. But entry level, Ruger also makes wonderful 9mm, 45s, everything.
Yep.
And Smith is kind of middle of the road. But that's what a lot of police forces use around the country.
Yes. I, on the other hand, my favorite gun is my XDM. That's like a Cadillac. That thing shoots amazing. It's higher priced than some of the other ones. And I also like the Glock 17, depending on the size of the hand of the person. The 17, maybe the 19, but for home defense, I would go with the 17. But my XDM, it holds 19 rounds, 20, one in the chamber, so 20 total. That's a lot of lead sending someone. That can go through a lot of walls and through a lot of floors.
Yeah, I mean, in case you ever seen like a Wesley Snipes film or something like that,
They have like 50-round mags. It's amazing.
I know. I wish I could get. I don't think they're legal here. Just in California.
Well, the gun they compact them all in that 20-round mag, though.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
But that's what I do like. The handgun as a first choice. That's a good choice. Let's see what the chat room is going. Everyone's going. A lot of ARs, but Smith & Wesson 9mm, great gun. So Miss Sally bought her handgun.
Yeah.
Now, what does she? I mean, there's some. She needs training, right? Just having a handgun really doesn't do a lot for you, does it?
Yeah, I mean, if Miss Sally's 25 to, we'll say 40 years old, something like that, I'm going to say she needs to do a little bit more than go to the range. She can take advantage of that, get out and do some dynamic training, something that's going to actually have her rolling around in the ground, doing some running, shooting from cover, stuff like that. If Miss Sally's like 60 years old, then Miss Sally probably needs to go ahead and, stay at the range before she breaks a hip.
Yep. Well, not all people are feeble at 60.
Well, when you're 60, you're going to be feeble.
I'm going to shoot you when I'm 60. But yeah, they need training. You got to have training. The NRA has a basic handgun class. It teaches you how to clean your handgun, how to store it properly. You need to take that class. You need to take some advanced shooter classes, and don't be intimidated by the word advanced.
No, and here's a good way of looking at it. If we met and you asked me, Kyle, what do you think of me? And I just said, kind of basic. That's kind of, that hurts. But if I said, you're pretty advanced.
Yeah.
Something like that. Like you have to think of yourself in terms of what training you get.
And the reason I do not like indoor ranges, I make that very clear.
Unless they have like soft drinks and hot dogs and stuff.
Yes,
like that.
If they have hot dogs and soft drinks and you can watch other people stand still and shoot a paper target, that's not entertaining.
You know why I don't go to a range? Because every time I go to a range, someone goes, "Well, that's a nice gun. Can I shoot that?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
no one's ever said that.
You can go buy your own.
But I do like getting outside. I like because I like real world practice.
Yeah.
And you just can't. In some ranges, they'll shut down all the lanes and they'll let you do it. You know, get behind cover, shoot, you know, squat. I mean, but anyway, not all of them would let you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got our first gun, 9mm. We've done some training. Now I want to buy, what's a good defensive weapon? I'm trying to now, the handgun helped me with my car and my house.
Yeah.
But I need another gun.
So what I'm hearing now is Miss Sally is more along the lines of, you know what, stuff's starting to look a little shady. Economic stuff's looking pretty bad. Social unrest is looking a little rough. I need something that's a little bit better than I'm going to get off a few rounds. I need something that's going to be like, get off my lawn and get off now.
Yes. And there's more than one person that might be outside behind trees, shoot, or, you know, yes.
Yeah, something that you need makes a statement and some power. And it's definitely the AR-15.
So your second gun to buy would be the
AR-15.
AR-15.
Yeah. And, you know, with the prices the way they are right now, it's a really good time to get one. There's a lot of, like we were talking about Palmetto State. That's a good one that's out there right now. I've seen Live Free Armory. Yeah. DPMS still makes pretty good entry-level ones, but ARs right now are usually going anywhere from like $450 to $600.
Yep, I've seen several at $450. Yep. We both have like what we call a battle rifle.
Yes.
And they can't be bought for under. Mine can't be bought for under $1,800.
Yeah, mine's too.
And man, I've been telling you, I want a lighter rifle. Mine's a heavier rifle, and I've been wanting a lighter AR-15, and I'm thinking about getting like a Palmetto State Arms one. It's $500, $450. So, but an AR. Why an AR?
It's reliable, accurate, and just it's a very scary looking gun. No, I mean,
yeah, it's black.
It looks black and scary.
Yeah,
no, it's been around long enough. It's time. It's proven. And you know, ballistic. it's a great gun.
Well, and it is. I think it's a gun that can be used for many different things. You can't go hunting with a 9mm with a Glock 17.
Yeah.
I mean, you really can't.
I thought you meant you had like a can opener.
Yeah. But you could go hunting for deer, just about any animal with an AR.
Yeah.
You can put a nice scope on there. So it has more than the use of defense.
The nice thing about an AR, and there's probably people out there, and I've had this debate for years, is the AR versus the AK. Every gun is a tool. That's what we always say whenever we're doing it. Any sort of consultation, anything like that. Every gun's a tool. The AR-15 is the most well-rounded gun. The AK is not nearly as modular or as accurate. And there's probably someone who will listen and will fume and say, well, I can shoot this at 100 yards. Well, get out to about 300, 500 yards, and I guarantee you're not going to be as accurate as an AR-15. And I've shot both for years. You know, for someone who's entry level, they can come into it, buy one basic, $450, $500, and they can spend another $150, set it up the way they want. They can do it for short range or long range. Yep.
But you know, Miss Sally is intimidated by an AR-15.
Miss Sally needs to man up. No.
I mean, it's an intimidating. It's an assault rifle.
Well, you know, if Miss Sally's
right, it is an assault rifle.
If Miss Sally's so offended by that being an assault rifle,
but
is that what people call it? You know what? If she's that upset, we just need to get her a black powder musket. No,
Miss Sally is willing to learn, but she's on a homestead, and she sometimes has coyote and and bobcats that come and steal her little sheep.
Well, Miss Sally, whenever you panic, are you going to remember if you have a bolt action rifle? Are you going to remember to cycle your bolt?
Training, but an AR-15. One of the things I like about AR-15, it has 30 rounds.
I mean, if you're average,
30 rounds. It also it's easy to cock. You know, a 9mm is hard for some people.
Yeah.
But it's easy. They even have a cheater handle now for the AR. And it's 30 rounds. I mean, you can so if you have coyote, wild pig on your farm, that's a great rifle for that.
Yep.
And 30 rounds is a lot of lead. to put down range at someone. I mean, at a pig.
At a pig.
Now we're talking grid down. We're not talking your average. I mean, when we say we're joking around, we really are joking around. We're not advocating going to shoot people or pigs
for food.
Or pigs, you can.
Oh, yeah.
So when we come back, we're going to talk about gun 3 and 4. Then we're going to get into what kinds of rounds or bullets or lead. We're going to talk about all that when we come back. So, hey, we got G-Man in the studio. We're going to run 4 commercials. We'll be right back with you guys in just a second.
Find peace of mind for your family at Forge Survival Supply. Founded by United States Marine Corps veterans, Forge is the premier destination for quality American-made survival and emergency preparedness products. Freeze-dried foods, water filtration, fire starters, fully equipped bug-out bags. Find everything your family needs to stay safe, protected, and nourished during times of uncertainty at ForgeSurvivalSupply.com. Delivery is fast and it's free on all orders. Need help? Call our 24/7 support team. As a listener of this program, Forge Survival Supply would like to give you an additional 10% savings. That's right, an additional 10% off your entire order, plus free shipping by entering discount code SURVIVOR at checkout. That's ForgeSurvivalSupply.com and use discount.
Hi, this is Ron Paul. I am a former congressman, physician, and presidential candidate. The world is in turmoil. Things like Ebola, earthquakes, wars, and famines are commonplace. As Americans, we are largely sheltered from these events. However, in parts of the world, just having enough food is a huge problem. For some of us, there is the nagging thought that we may not always have it so good. So we keep some food on hand just in case. My family and I have found a product that helps us do this better. It's a home freeze dryer from Harvest Right. With it, we eat healthier and store a little more food. We freeze dry everything we love to eat, and it lasts up to 25 years. Who knows what the future will bring? One thing's certain, my family and I will always have food on the table. To learn more, go to harvestright.com or call 800-923-9591. That's harvestright.com or 800-923-9591.
There's nothing better than a good book, if you know where to find one. Visit the bookstore at prepperbroadcasting.com and see the most popular authors. How-to books from canning food to tanning hides, herbal remedies to survival medicine. Want fiction? It's there. Find yourself surviving a global disaster or a horde of zombies. Nonfiction? It's also there. We have the books that will have you cheering for the hero or crying for the lost heart. Visit the bookstore at prepperbroadcasting.com and see what you've been missing.
Hey, I'm Joe Alton, MD. I'm here to remind you that disasters can happen anytime, anywhere, and you need to know what to do in an emergency. The new 2016 third edition of the Survival Medicine Handbook is the essential guide for when medical help is not on the way. The Survival Medicine Handbook covers every issue you'll face in times of trouble, and it's all in plain English. Get the Survival Medicine Handbook at Amazon.com. I guarantee one day you'll be glad you did.
All right, we're back. This is Kyle Forrest on the Prepping Academy. Hey, guys, go over to the preppingacademy.com. Register to be on our mailing list. We'll send you some great offers. What? No, I know. It sounds good, doesn't it? We'll send you some discount codes to save millions. Okay, no. We've yet to still email someone, but we will. We're getting things set up to do that.
To spam the heck out of me. Just kidding.
Also, we're going to beg you to go to iTunes and like, comment, and give us a 5-star rating.
What are you talking about beg? Do you see this beard? I beg for nothing.
I
went into a restaurant the other day, and I asked for something, and they said, here, that's free. And take a Rice Krispie treat, too. What? This beard. Man's respect. I beg for nothing.
Kyle is delusional again, guys. We're going to have to take a 5-minute break while I slap him around a little bit. But seriously, go over to iTunes. Give us great feedback, comments, so we can move up in the rankings, so we can get more listeners. Hey, guys, this show it's entertaining to us.
Yeah, literally, I look forward to this every week because you do entertain me.
So, that's preppingacademy.com. Go there, check us out. Okay, so we are going to talk about, we went through the number, and people are going to disagree with this. Oh, when you start talking guns, man, everyone has an opinion, don't they?
Yeah, opinions are kind of like
buttholes.
I was going to say noses.
Oh.
You must be thinking about your doctor's appointment again.
Oh, dude. Has nothing to do with the colon. My birthday was this week. You didn't even.
I did. I told you happy birthday last week.
Okay.
I said
you said
happy
that
early birthday whenever I was leaving there. And
where's
then,
my gift?
And then you started texting me crying about
someone
didn't say happy birthday on Facebook.
Well, you would think a co-host would bring.
I offered you a fry.
The other host a gift.
I offered you a fry.
You come here and show me the things you bought this week, and yet none of them were for me.
I offered you a fry.
Dude.
These are Arby's fries. They are delicious.
Okay, we went through the first gun you should buy, the second one, and the third one.
50 cal.
No, gosh,
oh,
Cat.
God.
No 50 cals. Can you legally buy them?
A 50 caliber?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would you? Never mind. We're not even going to go there. What would be the third gun that someone, Sally, if she's just wanting to collect a small arsenal now, she thinks this is fun. What would be the third gun you think Sally should buy?
22.
Oh my gosh, we haven't even got to shotgun yet. Are you kidding?
Yeah, no, I'd say 22.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I just rock your world?
Yeah, you did.
Your
I
head
mean,
just
I
blew
thought
up.
for sure we were going to.
No.
Oh, someone put in the chat room that Kyle is my gift. That person is also sick in the head, and it's
who is that?
It's a man.
Oh.
So you would say a 22. Why a 22 third gun?
I kind of feel dirty now.
Yeah.
Why 22? Because you can buy a lot more ammo.
Tons of ammo.
Tons and tons. Tonnage.
Okay.
And this is a great training weapon too. So you can get out there, you get your training. You can buy a pistol, buy a rifle. I don't really recommend it as much with the pistol because I like people to actually feel the recoil whenever they're shooting.
Exactly.
But it's good for muscle memory.
Yep. And also, when you shoot an AR, the only difference between an AR and a 22 is really the sound, because the recoil, it's not much recoil in either one of them.
We're not going to go there because you still have this idea that like you'd be able to like totally suppress someone with a 22.
Dude, my 22 suppressed is quiet.
No. I'm not arguing that. What I'm saying is the ballistics on it, the range you're going to get off of a 223 versus a 22.
Oh, no, 223 is
drastically different.
True, but
you're going to be like the English fighting the Scotsman, shooting that thing up in the air.
But if you gave me a choice of 500 rounds in an AR, or the same amount of weight with a 22, maybe in a 1522, that's probably 10 times more rounds, maybe less, maybe 5 times more rounds. I would take the 22 because you can kill any game.
Yeah.
I mean, with
well shot, yeah.
Well shot. You have a lot of shots to practice.
And miss.
And but you can also, if there is a zombie on your property and he's 100 yards down range, you can easily
spend 5 or 6 rounds until you finally hit him.
And I'm okay with that.
Okay, well, good. I'm happy you're comfortable with that.
But I'm just saying that, and it's a good small game as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
but I do like the 22.
I like the 22.
And 22 is practice for the AR-15.
Yeah. And I wouldn't recommend any. I mean, a lot of people like the Ruger 1022. And there's a lot of stuff you can do now with different stocks and options to flip that around and make it tactical.
Yeah.
As some people say.
Well, I have one of them, by the way. So what do you want to say about it?
You're a dork.
Yeah.
I honestly, for 22, I think a bolt action is really good to start out with.
I have a 22 takedown as well, which is pretty cool because it packs up, in a little bag. It comes apart in the middle.
My granny, she carries a little 22 pistol.
A Dillinger, what are they called?
No. I think I forget what brand it is. I want to say it's like Smith or something. But anyways, and then
so 22.
And then number 4, I'm going to assume you're going to say shotgun, right?
I'm going to say shotgun.
I'm not going to say shotgun.
Oh my word! You're going to say an AR-10, aren't you?
I'm going to say an AR-10 or
oh
a
my
bolt,
gosh, you're crazy.
Or a bolt action. 270, 308, something in a common hunting caliber. Yep.
Why do you need that kind of distance?
Here's the thing. A shotgun, what purpose are you going to have for a shotgun? That was one of the last guns I bought.
Yeah.
And you know why I bought it.
Right. You know I don't own one.
Yeah, but you
I own
think
everything else.
You think mine's really cool, which I appreciate that respect.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. I still have the text. I'm going to say that because, all right, if you were to look at your ballistics on the weapons that you already have, you have a close quarters weapon that you're going to be accurate maybe 10 yards on average. If you're trying to pull 40, 50 yards out of that gun, you're insane.
You're talking about the handgun.
Yeah, absolutely the handgun. You have your AR. You're pretty much accurate. 100 yards, 300 yards, well trained.
Mm-hmm.
You're great. You're 22. I'm going to say respectively about 50 yards. 50 to 75 is probably going to be your comfort zone. Anything beyond that, you're going to be wishing Dixie. Right there.
And the advantage that has is a lot of ammo.
A lot of ammo.
Cheap. Yep.
A lot of ammo. And you can, like I said, you can do like the English and shoot your arrows up and hope they land.
Yep.
But then last but not least, I'm going to say a 308, 270, something along those lines, like a larger hunting caliber. And the reason being is those rounds you're going to be shooting out further and flatter. And they still have great takedown power. And the other thing about it is for preppers in particular, and I don't mean, we talked about body armor last week. Most people, whenever they buy body armor, they buy level 3. NATO, I think, has the same, just by chance, level 3 perhaps. But I'm just thinking, whenever, if you were for some unforeseen circumstance confronted with someone who had zombies that had
a mile down the street.
Yeah, you would have a good chance of taking them down with that versus your 5.56 223.
And you think
with
that's
more
more important than a gun that can breach a door really, really easy?
So can my foot.
No, not really. Not a metal door with a 4-inch screw in the threshold. I mean, I've seen your foot. You got small feet, by the way, and small hands.
We're 10.5. Yeah, we're not going to go there.
You got small
conversation
hands.
would escalate quickly.
You and Trump both have small hands.
But yet both demand.
So a 30-30. I mean, with 30-30,
30-30, 30-06.
30-06.
30-06. I love that round, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, you know where that round came from?
That's $1 a round, $1.50 a round.
Packs punch.
Oh, it does.
Packs punch. That's why I drive a V8 and you drive a what?
I don't know. I got a company car. How much did you pay for yours? How much did I pay for mine? That's a better question.
Mine's paid off.
Oh. Yeah.
Mine's EMP proved.
Yeah. Mine is not. Anyway, dude, you got small hands. I like the shotgun because it can breach doors. It can, if you need food and you want to shoot some game, some fowl.
So I have no argument with that. With a 410 or a 12 gauge, I have no argument with that. I think they're both. It's an excellent weapon.
So you would say equally, maybe, or do you?
I know. I'm still going to say hands down. You need to get yourself something that's better for takedown. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still going with the shotgun. I just think there's sometimes you can't put a single shot.
Well, here's
on
my
something because it's running.
Here's my thing. I know
if a zombie's running.
Yeah, if a zombie's running, but here's what I know. I know my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
I know that if I'm taking down any target, whether it be game or someone that is hostile, maybe little green men that invade the planet.
Yep.
I want them to be as far away as possible.
True.
I don't want anything.
But you're still
that's
talking zombies.
I'm
how about for food?
How about for food? 22.
Well, you can't shoot birds with a 22.
Well,
unless they land.
Yeah, well, they typically do.
Well, there's ducks in a pond. There's fowl flying overhead.
You know what? Go to a pond and shoot a turtle. Sorry. That sounded really bad once I said that. Pick on the slowest moving target.
PETA is going to be here soon.
I don't care.
They don't care where you're talking about shooting humans. But as soon as you start talking about shooting turtles,
about turtles,
they're in danger.
I'll paint my truck red.
So, okay, we disagree on the fourth gun. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
So let's talk about ammunition. Ammunition for the 9mm. We'll go all the way back to the handgun. For home defense, what kind of round do you need?
I buy full metal jacket of everything.
Oh, you do? You don't buy like hollow points or hydro shocks or anything
I do have some hollow points in there, and I keep a couple mags with that. But honestly, just it's better just to go ahead and shoot with what you practice with, and I usually get better deals on FMJ than I do anything else. So that's usually what I buy. I have a few specialty rounds. Don't get me wrong. But
I have some Hornady, but they cost a fortune.
Yeah, you're not going to practice with those. So
yeah, you don't. Really.
It's like you're a criminal. Do I really want to spend $25 shooting you?
Yeah.
No, I don't really care.
I never thought about you. You mean a zombie?
Yeah. I'm saying if someone breaks into my house.
Oh, okay.
And they threaten to do something.
So you're saying 9mm, just whatever you practice with, that's what you need to carry in your gun.
Yeah, because you're going to be used to that recoil, that grain.
I practice with hollow points with my 9mm.
Well, there you go. And that's what you should keep.
I have ball and hollow points.
Yeah. But whenever you get into certain things, like now I'll say like 5.56, 223, I have some incendiary rounds. Specialty ammo like that, I think has a good purpose for it. Whether you have something that has a boat tail, full metal jacket, certain ones that have hollow points for it, then hey, you know what?
But 9mm, whatever you shoot, practice with, carrying your gun.
Yeah.
I do shoot a lot of hollow points because they're not that much more expensive in a 9. Okay, let's go down to the AR-15.
Yeah.
Do you get green tips?
I do have some green tips, but mostly there again, it's
so
mostly
just basic.
Yeah.
Balls.
No, I will say if you have an AR-15, AR-15s, a lot of them typically are a little bit more temperamental and they don't take the steel cased ammo as well. So yeah, if you have that, then by all means pay the extra for the brass. I wouldn't put steel stuff from like Wolf or Tula not through there. But if you have an AK, it's going to shred through everything. And better yet, if you have a Tavor bullpup like me, you can feed it whatever you want and you'll never have a hiccup for 20,000 rounds.
Oh my word. Boring.
Jealous.
Oh my word. Okay, so in an AR, just any ball round I think is good. You can do the hollow point, but an AK round is meant when it hits something, it just absolutely shatters. So a hollow point just means it shatters more.
No, they do have frangible ammo, and here's part of my thing, and this I don't recommend this for a reason. The ammo that we have as preppers, I think you have to be, I hate to say conscious of, but I would never want to get shot with frangible ammo.
No. Oh.
So, I hate to say this, but you're a dick.
I don't want to ever.
You're a dick if you own that.
Yeah, I don't want to ever get shot.
I don't want to get shot either, but like if you get hit with frangible ammo, it's pretty much like you're not going to have a doctor.
By the way, you can't say that. This is a family friends show.
We're talking about. You were talking about your colon, so.
Dude, that's totally natural. Me and my kids talk about my colon all the time. No, I'm kidding.
Your poor
I'm
children.
kidding. So one thing is really cool is getting some tracer rounds too.
I don't think tracer rounds have a place unless you have something that is belt fed or in like a 60 round drum.
But when you're shooting pigs at night, oh yeah, or coyote at night. Oh yes.
For what?
Or for just sheer entertainment.
Sure, for entertainment, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I'll give you
just that. Just watching it as the dusk, and it's night. You know where the target is, and you're just shooting. You're like, sweet.
And you're pretending you're in a Star Wars movie going, pew, 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 pew. Yeah, I know you.
No, it's back in the war, man.
Yeah.
So for the AR, we went through the AR. The next was a 22. 22. Just buy ammo. If you can get ammo, get it.
Yeah, just buy it like it's bubble gum.
Yes.
Just main different flavors you can.
Have thousands of rounds of it.
Yeah.
In a small box, a 4-inch box by like 4-inch box, that's like over 500 rounds. So buy several boxes of it.
Yeah.
Have it. Store it. And so the next one is shotgun. We're going to talk about shotgun. We'll talk about.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
The shotgun. What kind of ammo would you?
Rhodesian Jungle. That's packed with ball plus razor blades and wire.
No, you need some buckshot.
Buckshot, yeah, okay.
Hey, if you're going to go deer hunting, a shotgun is easy.
Yeah, buckshot, slugs. So especially
Slugs.
around, because I have what? I have buckshot, I have slugs, I have military shot.
You have birdshot?
I don't have birdshot because I don't plan to sting anybody. I have tear gas rounds, doorbusters.
Are they legal?
Yeah, they were legal.
And you got dude, you are weird.
I'm not
You
weird.
have doorbusters and you have tear gas rounds.
Yeah, you just got done saying about breaching doors with them.
How far does a tear gas round go when you shoot it?
I think it was like 30 feet or something like that. It's like more like a cloud.
Dude, that just sounds awesome. By the way, we're live on prepperbroadcasting.com, and my mom's calling me right now because she didn't call me last night on my birthday.
No.
So
she forgot.
I just put her to voicemail.
That's how important this show is.
So you need different rounds for different objectives with the shotgun.
I mean, you can get flare rounds for them too.
Interesting. Okay, how about for your longer range gun? Because now when you're talking about the 30-30, 30-06, not only do you need ammo, but you got to have a sight for that too. Some scopes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I typically use boat tail for like my 338, and then typically for like 308, usually have FMJ, a few hollow points. A lot of times you don't have the same round of availability for that. I know 308 you can also get them in incendiary too. I'd probably invest a little bit in those. 338 you don't have as many options. It's pretty much hollow point, FMJ, boat tail, pretty simple grain counts. If you go into something like a 50 BMG, but you don't really put that gun out there, I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah, because that takes you from anti-personnel to anti-material. I still recommend it. If you got the money, you can pay the $7 a round.
$7 a round. Okay, so now that we Miss Sally has her 4 guns, she's a bad mamma jamma now.
Yep.
She's got her ammo.
She's got her body armor and her chest rig.
Well, we didn't go through that yet with Sally. I mean, Sally's just starting. Don't scare her. Now she wants to know how to store it. Does she store it in like freezer to make it last longer? Does she store it, outside in the gutter where it gets wet and so it's moist when it goes into the gun?
Actually, what you're supposed to do is, according to the United States Marines, proper storage is you're supposed to cover it in bacon grease.
Dude, what are you talking about? I don't know. Okay, so how would she store it? I mean, literally.
In a safe.
In a safe, a cool, dry place.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be cool, does it?
No, not really.
Just a dry place.
Yeah. Dry.
Ammo has been found for 50 years.
I have some ammo that's 60 years.
And it still works fine.
Yep.
So storing it, but is it important to lock up the ammo or lock up the guns?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to say lock up the guns.
Lock up the guns. Okay.
Yeah.
And
because here's a common misconception. People think that, if something ever happens, like if you have a home fire or something like that your ammo is going to start shooting off in random directions and kill everything inside.
Kill everybody inside. Everybody takes cover.
Actually, it pops like popcorn.
Yeah, there's a great. I would recommend everyone go on YouTube. Mythbusters actually put ammo in a fire and put the stands around the fire within like 10 feet of the fire. It was actually closer than 10 feet of the fire. And they were checking to see if any of the rounds would actually have killed a human being.
Mm-hmm.
So all these rounds go off. You hear them pop, 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 pop. And what they find is the jacket is lighter than the actual bullet. So the jacket is what flies off. The bullet kind of stays in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And out of all the ammo that popping off, they said maybe two pieces of shrapnel may have gone through and hit the heart and could have killed someone. Maybe.
If God just decided today.
Exactly. If he hit just right.
Yeah.
which was amazing. I mean, I was completely stunned when they did that test.
Mm-hmm. Unlike Russian roulette, where you put one bullet in, the chances are a little less.
So now everyone needs to run out and buy their guns. But the most important thing about a gun is training. Would you agree?
Yeah.
A person that has no training that has a gun is very dangerous.
I love personally whenever I go to the range. In the area that we live in, it's always fun to go and see people shoot like they're gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
They hold the gun sideways or half upside down.
Oh, and they throw the bullet.
Yeah,
they put it in there.
Yeah, it's just like they're throwing some sort of like ninja star or something.
Uh-huh.
It's fun to watch. I sit there and I talk to a lot of the guys who work at these ranges, and we laugh. And it's like my probability of getting shot by these people is extremely low. Whenever I was out for training for one job, I know there was a shooting at a mall, and there was two rival gangs. And I think they said they fired like 30 rounds. No one got hit. No one got hit. And I said, for the love of God, can I run out to my car real quick and just grab mine? Because I'll teach them to shoot.
Right.
I'll hit all of them.
Well, they say under pressure and stress, even police officers' accuracy is terrible.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll say this. My brother-in-law was a police officer. And if you go to a range more than 3 times a year and shoot more than 100 rounds each time you go, you shoot more than a police officer is required to. I didn't know that. That's kind of stunning. They go once or twice to the year to the shooting range.
Have you ever seen the shape that some cops are in?
Dude, we're not going to get into that.
I mean,
dude, that's Kyle.
If it were, yeah, I mean,
I love the police officers.
I love them too, but I'd love for them to actually have 6-packs and be in shape like they should be.
And have body armor.
Yeah,
they all pretty much wear body armor nowadays.
Yeah, but I think it's like
it's not level.
It's like level 2 or level 3A,
yeah,
depending on how much they care about them.
Yep. So, well, guys, that is our show on guns and ammo and
buy some, shoot often.
Yeah, you got as a prepper, if you're listening to this, you've got to have a gun.
Oh, let me.
Things are going to get worse.
Let me say this. Go on GunBroker. Don't always buy from your local gun shop. Put a little pressure there first. I've saved hundreds of dollars buying from GunBroker. Because what happens, unfortunately, to a lot of these guys is they go out, they buy these guns up in mass, thinking they're going to sell them all at a great price, and then they say, "Oh crap."
Yep. And I would say this: do go to your local gun shop and
have it transferred to them.
Or, Noel, and shoot the gun before you buy it.
You can't always do that with ARs.
Well, you can't. But with like 9mm, like Glock 17 versus a Glock 19, which one fits your hand better? Which one do you like better and you can hold better? And actually, get a feel for it. But yeah, try it out. You can't always do that with ARs, but that's where you got to have friends. You shoot their guns.
Yeah, no. Have you ever shot my Tavor?
No, I've never. No.
Oh.
No.
Point.
I will.
Oh.
Okay, guys, that's we got a couple minutes left. Hey, what we want you to do is go to iTunes, leave us a good review, give us like 12 stars. That will help us. Also, go to our Facebook page. Go to our site, preppingacademy.com. And click there on our Facebook page because I've had some issues. I have a Facebook group and a Facebook page. I'm trying to figure all that out. But go over there and to our site, click on the Facebook page, like us, love us. And what are we doing next week? Do you know?
We're doing the show live at 9.
Live. Well, I don't know. Maybe we can talk about survival food or something. I don't know. We'll come up with something. We'll send the email out. Yeah, that's a joke. Hey, guys, again, next week we're going to be here live. If you're listening on a podcast from iTunes, Stitcher, all these places, we're live on Friday nights on prepperbroadcasting.com. Just go to the main page at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know, I stumbled. We are live. Come and listen to us. We have an interactive chat room and be a part of our show. And until then, maybe Kyle will get a job by then.
Burn. Burn.
I didn't mean burn you, but aren't you looking?
That's just, yeah, I am.
Disrespectful?
Yeah.
Dude, you started a career and ended a career in 1 week.
That's right. That's how I roll.
Okay, guys. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate you. Again, we might not be good, we might not be funny, but we sure
don't care.
We sure love doing this.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Today's broadcast has come to you through the courtesy of the Prepper Broadcasting Network. See our hosts, show schedules, archived programs, and more at prepperbroadcasting.com. Thanks for listening.
Take your prepping plans and survival skills to the next level. Go to survivalsullivan.com to find a treasure of no-fluff prepping information on wilderness and urban survival, stockpiling, and much more. Everything you need to protect yourself and your loved ones. Go to survivalsullivan.com now.
Spring is almost here. It's time to clear out the old and make room for what's new. This week only, come to Cabela's and find incredible deals on ammo, footwear, outerwear, and more. Get 15 to 20% off a huge selection of ammo from Hornady, Federal, PMC, and Herders. Plus, get 50% off select outerwear throughout the store. And 25% off select hikers and athletic footwear. Now's the time to save big. This week only at Cabela's.
Welcome to Staples.
Staples guy, I have my own business, so I wear lots of hats. Now I'm wearing my office manager hat because I need supplies.
Well, Staples has everything you need, like paper, ink and toner, the latest tech.
Now I'm putting on my CFO hat because I can't overspend.
Well, right now get a Dell laptop for just $299.99. That's $200 off.
All my hats, and I would like to thank you.
They are welcome.
Staples, everything you need for business at great prices. Like a Dell laptop with i3 core processor for just $299.99.
Valid on SKU 214835 ends 22517.
Has your data been hacked? Do you feel uneasy about the vulnerability of your personal information online? Were you involved in the Target, LinkedIn, or Microsoft data leaks? Don't know? If not, then pay attention. Join Forrest Garvin from PrepperNet for a free webinar on privacy and security. Gain insights into safe internet browsing, VPNs, crafting online aliases, secure emails, detecting if your data has been hacked, and managing passwords. Secure your spot today for this webinar on privacy and security. It's free. This webinar delves into comprehensive strategies for bolstering your online privacy. We've got you covered, from fortifying your passwords to shielding your financial information and mastering state-of-the-art encryption techniques. We're offering 2 convenient dates to suit your schedule. Reserve your spot now at preppernet.com/privacy. Don't let cyber threats erode your peace of mind any longer. Take the first step toward a safer, more secure online experience by joining us for our free webinar. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to safeguarding your privacy. Sign up now at preppernet.com/privacy. We'll see you there.